Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to Witcher 3. I found the damn key. It was on this little pouch on the middle of that platform surrounding the tree, right next to the damn cage.
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice.
Yeah, I'll do that, sure. Anyway, more to the point. Camerlengo. That's the name of the word I was trying to think of earlier. Although I hope you can see why that did not occur to me so quickly. Camerlengo. But yeah, I finished the last ducal quest. It's time for me to get my last bit of pay and finish the question mark stuff once and for all. But of course, step one is, where the hell is the nearest signpost? Ah, here it is. It's a ways away. Luckily, the Camerlengo is much closer to a signpost inside the city.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt, for you are in Toussaint.
Birds were acting a little weird just now. Anyway, I also wanted to show off legendary feline armor. Grandmaster sword. I've got a hood now. I should probably put some rune stones in this. Figure I might as well get bleeding up to 45% chance. Not bad. Although it does kind of overlap with what I can do with the light attacks in general. Well, regardless. Time to get our last bit of payment. Probably not much. I don't think there's a bonus for completing all of them.
Greetings, Knight. My clerks have brought word of heroic deeds on your part. Please accept this compensation for your toil, good sir.
Yep.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Oh, there's something. Yeah, it's not a monetary bonus, but I did get some sort of shield there.
Spittoon! Hospital!
So, still got that boot black, of course. But quite aside from that, there are also some side quests I've not yet gotten to. And so I should probably go do something about those. Not before we head back to Corvo Bianco. And see if we can put that shield up on a wall. Yeah, music decided to try starting, but failed. Let's see, where's a good place? Alright, does it? It's not one of the trophies. Oh, hang on, here's something. I mean, it's a good painting. I'm not sure when I got that. What is the thing I just got anyway? Oh, it's a roach trophy. Okay. It gives me a tiny bonus equivalent to part of the 3 most common bonuses that you get from trophies.
Bread adds a spring to your step. Wine adorns your
It kind of sucks. So with that in mind, I think we'll just let it lie. But since we're here, might as well take advantage. Get all of the rest bonuses. Can't forget my food.
Daddy!
And let's see what we can do here. There's the Witcher contract here. Talk to Count Belladol. Alright. Big game hunter. Guess this is someone who wants the support of a Witcher as he's trying to kill something dangerous. Must be his wagon. And his entourage.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks. As you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Count Belladol? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Kovir, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
He seems oddly nervous.
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A Parastysomac. It captures, likenesses.
A paracesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
I can imagine quite a bit, but the range here isn't that big.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem to mind, though.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
Do I look silly in this? Alright, so there's the map.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead.
There's the objectives, so let's not worry about it.
Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings. Believe me, they're overprotective. Oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtler to you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Probably his daughter's request.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Heard something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Ooh, I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Hear that? Deer, I think.
Incredible. Sharp as a razor, you're hearing.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Probably for the best. I'm guessing this is another quest where we're not supposed to kill. At least not too much.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help, Mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta comb her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
You freeing her. A brilliant. You freeing her. A superb image.
Completely out of the trap at this point. Not sure what else I need to do.
Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that. Oh my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. The Peristysomac has an added lantern. You must look away or it'll blind you.
Peristysomacs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking. Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
Like frying bacon.
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
You settled there? I get the feeling this one isn't going to be as peaceful as the Panther. We're talking about a proper monster here, after all. Anyway, that circle apparently doesn't work. What about the two over here?
Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking.
Oh, I see. I had to find a red spot and investigate it directly. Here we go.
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
I'm just gonna wait for you to climb up here before we anger the centipedes.
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Oh, here we go. Here we... Yep. Couple of centipedes.
Exactly what disturb them.
But I guess he doesn't want me killing them?
Thank you. Truly magnificent that was. We can move on now.
Kinda surprised.
Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of Witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Well, alright then. Ah, the map updated.
I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
Still seems nervous for some reason.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head.
That's them.
Shh. Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher!
Looks like I need to do 3 of them. I must have missed. There we go.
Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Uh-oh.
Giant centipedes! Damn it!
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back!
So now I have to kill the centipede. Not earlier, but now. Almost got it already. Damn it.
All over now.
Oh, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
And completely uninjured, too.
Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See ya.
Geralt could get into the wine trade. He owns a vineyard now. And there's Francolar. South end of the duchy. And wait until noon tomorrow. I can do that. All right. Is he here? Apparently.
The wilds of Toussaint harbor innumerable fascinating secrets. Its picturesque meadows and untouched woodlands are home to one of the most dangerous species of Myriapoda, this side of the Yaruga. The Beauclair centipede, as it's commonly called, is seen here, proudly displaying its remarkable chitin and calcium carbonate carapace.
Interesting. Not going for photorealism, I see. Oh, wait, hang on.
Women love tears.
That one's a selfie.
Wine.
It's wonderful to meet the subject of the Baron's new cycle. Such
Butcher
an
of Luffigan called to be
Enjoy
the
the
savior of Toussaint. Interesting.
Very monochromatic.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please.
Got a bit of duck face there, too.
I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse. You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks. Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides, at times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
Well, that explains the selfie. Oh. Hope that lady gets some help. She's buried in the ground. Right, anyway. So, where to next? Well, back to Corvo Bianco, of course. Got another painting to put up. This one's much more stylish than the painter we met before. But like I said, it uses fewer colors. I might say that makes it a better nighttime painting, or indoor painting as it were. Except that I can barely see the damn thing. Well, whatever.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my...
So, what to next? There's the Gwent tournament, and A Knight's Tales. That does sound a bit more interesting than just a Gwent tournament again. I mean, you know me, I've got nothing against a Gwent tournament. But let's do this one first anyway.
Faster.
Nice evening.
A job is like a lady.
So what have we got?
Gods be bum-poked, you must hang on, milady.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe, either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Mohold to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. I meant it in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
If you're a woodcutter, then why did you make a vertical cut with your axe?
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Well, there you go.
Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
Anything else to look at? Oh, there's some red.
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
Still, though.
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
You just have that on you when you go out woodcutting? I mean, it's not like herding where you've got lots of time to fill. Alright, so might as well take a look at the book. Count's map. Here we are. 7 challenges for the hand of a lovely maiden. Apparently, the woodcutter is not the first person to stab the tree. Or chop, I should say. But yeah, Witch of Lynx Crag failed to return. Wonder if there are lynxes up hit this way, and if we'll have to fight them. You fight lynxes in Assassin's Creed Valhalla for some reason. They aren't even threats, they're just wild animals that for some reason long to taste human flesh, despite being so much smaller than humans.
Not attacking doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Alright, so apparently there are animals around here, but they're not as aggressive as usual. Don't mind the painting bug, by the way. Now, how do I make it up this last bit here? Here we go. Right up to the hut at the summit.
A hut. The witches.
There's a decision point inside. Wanted to save for it.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Liber Yvonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust. A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch of a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his witch was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
This is where reading comes in handy.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair?
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
She has been pretty straight with Geralt.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
So, yeah, that encounter could have gone a lot worse. Geralt had been more presumptuous, more aggressive. Looks like the cave is right here. Bit dark even for night. Oh, and there's some Kikumors.
What now, you piece of filth?
Knocked one out completely. Damn it. There we go. I mean, we're already here. Might as well burn some eggs. I wonder if something big will come out once I destroy them all. More up this way. Oh, I see. This was the other way in. The way in that was a bit closer to where I started. Oh, hang on. There's more up this way. And it's sparkling. How do you end up here? Oh, dang it. Clumsy Geralt.
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains? These them? Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Gotta get back to the tree and lift the curse.
I mean, he speculates, but it's really just a question of how did the witch kill him, because she admitted to it, like straight up. Man, this panther is just taking me apart. Gotta be more careful around this thing. There we go. Wonder if she set the panther against Geralt. Or if it just happened to be around. Well, whatever. She couldn't stop me even if she wanted to, so... Alright, back to the tree. Back to the right tree.
So? You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
Lots of unhappy spirits out there, after all.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs.
Got too close to the fire.
From the west peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies.
Doesn't look like they line up with the actual north on the minimap.
Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
No point in telling the truth now.
Gareth remained faithful to the end of his days.
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long.
I've suffered too much, and now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me, for standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her, but I guess it was not to be.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
It's one wolfy hound you got there. Alright. So all of that is done. All the question marks identified and cleared. Oh, hang on. There's one by the windmill here. Dulcinea windmill. Rather, obvious reference to Don Quixote. I don't call it walking, I'm on a horse. What the heck is wrong with you? Alright, should be a signpost around here somewhere. Maybe I could just ride all the way there. It's not that far. Not on horseback, anyway. It's a pleasant night for a ride. And a quick swim. Heck, there aren't even any drowners in the water right now. And the question mark is just 70 meters away.
I'm going to save my hands! Watch your stones!
Huh.
Levioda wept. It is positively risky.
Pardon me. Perhaps you could help me. You seem a strapping lad.
What's the problem?
I acquired this old storehouse at auction. As it turns out, it stinks like an Ophiri larder and is loud as a Novigrad brothel. Botch it all, I invested my life savings. Now I fear to go inside. Do help me, Witcher.
Could look into it, maybe. Long as you have the means to pay me.
Strapping, he says. Young lad.
Have mercy, man. The store itself has already cost me a fortune. Drop your fee a bit more, please?
A bit.
Fine, so be it. We've a deal.
All right. I'll take a look inside your storehouse.
The Rivicalm storehouse.
Be thirsty.
Alright. What stinks? Whoops. Slid right down into the water. Anything down there? Oh, yeah, there is. Silver emerald necklace. What the heck is around here?
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages.
Nice that I took out the Al Ghul first there. And the regular ghouls going down pretty quickly.
Reeks in here.
Yeah, it must be their lair where they drag all of the dead or formerly living bodies they take from the surface. Alright, one last stray ghoul here. There we go. Man, chopped it right in half. Alright, not too difficult.
I'm deadly thirsty. Is the storehouse safe? Well, have you seen to my storehouse?
Storehouse was full of rotten meat. Attracted ghouls I had to get rid of.
Saint Lebioda's calloused heels. But is it safe now? Completely?
Mm-hmm. Though I'd advise you to clean the meat out quick, before other ghouls show up.
Of course. Yes, I shall put my men to it, tout sweet. Meanwhile, perhaps you need something? I've a meager stock just now, but come back in 2 days to see a full array. At a discount that will make you cross-eyed.
Was wondering, previous owners, what did they use the warehouse for? Why was it full of carrion?
It was Gottfried Nork's before it was mine. Yes, that Nork. Toussaint's most famed charcutier. That is, until his saucisse à la moutarde poisoned half the court of Her Illustrious Highness the Duchessa.
Take it he fell out of favor.
Favor's not the word. He was cast in prison. All his property confiscated and auctioned off.
Show me what you're peddling.
Well, I guess that explains a few things. Charcuterie. That being a combination of meat and cheese. Yeah, I don't need the painting. I got enough things hanging on my walls.
So long.
Well, guess that's that for this video.